What are your rights when buying a newly constructed property? At what point should you have to take occupancy and in some cases pay occupancy fees? Well, tonight one new homeowner tells us he's been left in construction chaos by a system he believes isn't meant to protect consumers.
To me, this is not ready, but I don't have the ability to make that decision. They decide when it's ready, and you don't really have much of a choice. You take it or you're in default.
And if you're in default,
you lose your house.
Stephen Ciroli purchased this stacked townhouse pre-construction 3 years ago. Ciroli took occupancy of the unit on November 19th. When he arrived on November 22nd, the locks to his unit had been changed. He was locked out.
It was like a feeling of disbelief.
The City of Toronto tells City News they revoked the occupancy for 13 units because it discovered that the water distribution system on the site had been altered from the plans, which raised concerns in regards to sufficient water pressure being supplied to the on-site fire hydrant and sprinkler system in the garage. Ciroli had already paid the builder, North Star Homes, $1,200 in occupancy fees for the month of November. The fee doesn't go towards your mortgage. In part, it covers the interest on the unpaid portion of the unit before you assume official ownership.
You're paying rent effectively on a place that you own.
It wasn't until December 10th that Ciroli was re-granted occupancy. Now he has to navigate the world of Terrion to try and get his $1,200 back.
This has never happened to us where they've had an occupancy revoked. He's got to make an application with his lawyer to Terrion. Whatever Terrion says that we have to do, 100% we will do.
You'd think that the builder would say, sure, it's not our fault, we're insured, here's the money. But if they're taking a tough position, then the buyers are going to have to go through Terrion.
North Star Homes is a well-known developer. They won Builder of the Year in 2004 and 2008. Inside, Ciroli's townhome easily passes the minimum requirements under the province's building code to be granted occupancy by a city inspector. However, the first-time homebuyer feels the state of construction outside is a different story.
We've got genie booms that are working on something on some of the roofs. There's a possibility something could fall from a roof or up high. This is, feet from my front door.
While standing near Ciroli's new townhome, we were asked to leave because we were not wearing hard hats. To grant occupancy, the Ontario Building Code states in part that measures have to be taken to prevent access to parts of the building and site that are incomplete or still under construction. Real estate lawyer Bob Aaron says the province's wording leaves plenty of room for interpretation for inspectors.
The city building department has to make sure that it's not dangerous, that it's safe for people who are using the areas outside their unit or their home. What is safe? Who knows?
We asked the senior building inspector with the city who worked on this development what kind of shape the area outside a unit has to be in before he grants occupancy. They did not respond to our question. The story came to us from a City News viewer. If you see something or have a situation you'd like us to look into, here's just a few ways you can reach us.